Hello. Also, why is the game not working? Hold on, let me fix things. Why are you always so finicky when it comes to RuneScape? There we go. Oh, my model's in the wrong place. Hold on. Hello, everyone. Hello. Today is sailing. I'm excited. This is not a very picturesque place to start, but... you know what? Let's go to Port's room. And then I can stop. But yeah, hello everyone. Hello. My name is Lilybwees. I'm your divorced agoraphobic hagtuber. Welcome. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be running over to Port's room while I start, but today is the first day of sailing, and I'm more than a little bit excited about that. Have I done the prerequisite quests? I don't think there are any. I hope there aren't any. Let's see. Pandemonium. No, there aren't. We're good. Yeah, there were no boat. Well, there were some boats for like quick travel. You just click on it and it teleports you. But yeah, they basically oh my god, they're little boats now. But no, you couldn't like move your own boat around or anything, and they also added, well, if we why are you so zoomed in? I don't want, well, if you look, all of this, well, this isn't, but all of this stuff like is new. A couple of these islands existed, but they basically filled in all the space. This is all new. These are all new. This is new. This is new. These are all new. This part's here. I think Alderaan is, existed, but yeah, I've been on Alderaan a bunch. But hello, everyone. Hello. All right. Let me get to Port's room. And also, let me... Gribbo, what are you doing? Let's make it a little brighter. It's very dingy. And then... Is it the skybox one? Okay, that looks a little bit better. Ba-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum. Anyway, okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. So yeah, this is... Today's the launch of sailing. I'm extremely excited about that, actually. I've been eagerly awaiting this skill for the 2-3 years that it's been in development. So the thing is also this is the outfit we're going with. I didn't quite get all the items I wanted, but I did get this cool giant coffin, which I like. I think it's neat. I think it's like that and the skull, I think, bode well for our adventures. But yeah, so I've been dreaming of this since I was a little kid. So when I was younger, I actually renamed my account something pirate themed. That's how I lost my account, because it was a long, overly chuny pirate name, and I couldn't get it exactly right when I tried logging in again. So But anyway, I've been... Hi, Gravy. What are you up to? So I've been very excited for this skill. Okay then. I've been waiting for this for years. And you know, this was always kind of the joke, rumored skill that was coming out, and then they never added it. And it was like an April Fool's release, and then they actually went and added it as a skill, and I'm very, very excited. So everyone is super, super prepped. People are racing to get the first 99. They have banks full of items. And so even though I have... Can I show it? Does it not show up in this menu? It doesn't show up in this menu. Okay, well, so even though I have 200 something, 300 something hours on this account, it's not been put into anything relevant. If I go over to my stats page, this is, so we have like the 75 hunter. That's good. We have the 77 fishing. You know, we have some okay skills, but our combat skills are in the 50s. This is what they classify as an early game account. So this is an early game account, and yeah, so this is the old Vorlock account. I finally named it Lilybwees. You can see. I'm excited about that. It is just my main account now. It is no longer Vorlock. Mostly because I was getting weird comments sometimes. From people who are into Vor. What happened to the song? Why are you not playing? Okay. Where's Sea Shanty? Yeah, I wonder why. Well, it made sense when I was playing like a culinary warlock, because, you know, it's a pun. Vor as in to eat. Warlock, Vorlock, it, you know. But I'm not doing that anymore. So we renamed the account. But anyway, so this is an early game account, and I want to make sailing my first 99. I've been playing since 2000. Hold on. Farming release OSRS. So that, I remember when that came out. That came out pretty late, actually. Thank you, Grimbo. I'm really excited. I've been playing since I think about 2003. So I've been playing this game off and on for 23 years. Which is kind of depressing. And I've never hit a 99 once in all the time that I've been playing. So I'm hoping to make sailing my first. Maybe I'll make a series out of it. I don't know. If I do, I'll probably need to not be playing with BGM on and all of that, but we can figure that out later. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really excited. Our heat's still not up. Technicians should be showing up at some point in the next few hours, maybe. I hope. And then maybe we'll have heat and I can, like, not freeze. It's very cold. But yeah, and once that's done, I'll probably start drinking. But yeah, I'm very excited. Is this where you start the quest? No. Pandemonium. Oh. Will and Anne. Oh, here they are. Never mind, I found it, I guess. The heater is in the boiler is in the basement, and then it goes up, I think. Right? It's like oil steam heating. Sorry. What do you mean I've never worked? Hold on, I've been grinding out all sorts of skills. I've been doing well. But yeah, sorry, I'm a little out of it because I'm very cold, I'm very tired, it's very early. But but I'll get more into it as the time progresses. I wanted to start early because I wanted to play. I'm very tired though because Grib woke me up and I couldn't get back to sleep for a while. Oh no, it's probably going to interrupt stream a lot. They're going to need to come down here. And Smell Dog isn't home to let them in, so I'm the one in charge of all of that. So we'll see how it goes, but not rescheduling. What is your name? Lilybwees. It is finally Lilybwees. I'm actually legitimately really excited about that. I've been wanting to change my name for a while. No, I said Small Dog. I said Small Dog. Do you have any experience captaining a ship? No. Did you agree to waive all rights to pursue legal action in the event of injury or horrific death? All right. I wish interviews were that easy in real life. I'm legitimately upset. I've been applying and interviewing for a job, and it turned out to be a scam. I'm not sure what exactly. At a certain point, I stopped going along with it. But it's probably once they get your payment info, or they send a check and the check is too big, and like all of that. But it's definitely a scam. So there goes many hours of my life and a lot of hope that I'm using. It may crash potentially. But that's fine. It is struggling. Does this work better? Oh, connection lost. Well, game is broke because everyone's trying to play at once. Because it's the first new skill in 20 years. And it's going about as... It's been working up until now. As soon as I start trying to stream, it breaks. Okay, let's choose... this world. But yeah, they had a template actually, so when I asked them like questions, because they're like, you know, you get the job, and I'm like, okay, I have some hesitations though. Like, could you clarify a couple things for me? It very. They replied with a what was clearly a form that was missing some things not to be filled in that I didn't catch at first glance, but then on second read it was like, oh, I see. So yeah. So they had answers too for if somebody started asking questions, but they were form answers. It was all templated. The whole thing sucked. I was so excited to have a job again. Hi, Smeka. We are just getting started. I've never done this, or, you know, I haven't played at all today, so this is the... Oh my god, your pets can ride with you! We salvage shipwrecks. Oh my god, there's a pirate bar. Okay, okay. So navigate. No, I'm just ignoring the thing. Also, there's no boat-by-boat collision, which is nice, because otherwise this would be impossible. Everything's vibrating on the mini-map, which is funny. Oh, okay, and there's this arrow that shows you how, but yeah, so I didn't play during any of the... anything? They said stop here? Oh, the wreck should be west of here? And then it said... how to stop? Oh, there we go. Oh, right-clicking on the sails. Unset. Yeah, Saber, this is new. It's the new sailing skill. They finally released it, so... I'm here. We're... You need to take us to the wreck? I am at the wreck. Okay, fine. Is this not exactly where it wants us to be? Yeah, okay, so they want us west a little? Okay. Okay, we did it. Just lower the salvaging hook. Okay. Grub, what are you doing? Baby, get out of those boxes. Oh my god. How do I know which way north is? I have a little compass up here. Okay, so we deploy the salvaging hook. And I got fired. Okay. That's about what I expected. This is a new song. Honky Tonky Sea Shanty 2. Yeah, no, there are remixes of it. Oh, that changed. That is actually a little bit significantly different. I'm turning that up on my end. Yeah, they added extra notes. I'm excited. I'm barely happy. Oh, this is what I wanted to do since I was like 12 years old. I just heard a horrifying noise upstairs. I might go check on it. I will be... Oh, it's the oil people. I'll be right back. Be right back. Where's my mic? What? Hello, I'm hoping the audio isn't completely mangled now that the heat is running. If it is, let me know, and I'll see if I can try and fix it. Because that is a pretty loud boiler in the adjacent room. Audio seems to be fine. Awesome. All right. Hello. Sorry for that. Just had to let in someone. They filled the oil. I saw the bill. I'm not gonna think about the bill. I think Small Dog's dad might be handling it. I'm not gonna worry too much. I was just told to let them in. So, and I did that. So everything is good. I have my grog. I don't know if it's not proper grog. It's like half the water. I just didn't want to do a full 4-to-1 water to rum. I just did 2-to-1. I think it tastes a little better. But I also added some ice in there, so that should dilute all nicely. It's pretty good. Anyway. Yeah. Hold on, actually, I have a image asset to this. But yeah, we needed oil. We were completely out of oil. Apparently we ran all of last winter just on the dregs from what they had previously. So yeah, so basically, the fact that we were, yeah, I don't really wanna drink it, personally. I know that's kind of like a taboo, but... Alright. Poured myself 1.5 drinks worth of rum. This is easy, and now that I actually have a jigger, which I'm excited about. So, I have that in a proper juicer. I can make drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic now, much easier, which is nice. God, it's warming up already. Okay, yeah, I'm coming alive now that I'm not stressing about any minute now I'm gonna get a call or someone's gonna bang on the door. Text Small Dog. I never actually text her. Because we mostly just use Discord. Heat is up. Okay. No, it's it is a... It's JIGGER. I have heard on some places the auto captioning does pick that up poorly, so I'm going to try and refrain from saying that word. But it's a measuring utensil for bartending. Which is just... it makes things so much easier. I've been wanting one for a little while. That's a pair of shears. Thank you for the kebab. Alright, we can go back to talking to Steve. Pinching, looting, plundering sea dogs. The one rule of the pandemonium. I like this bartender. I like this bar. I would go to this bar. I'm gonna start examining everything. Okay. Full of lovely drinks. Oh my god, the little shark in the display case. Oh, the whole... Okay, I really like this area. They did... Okay, so the whole... So I played this game, you know, extensively over the past 20-something years, and I've seen them add new areas. Like, they added Kurend, and then they added Varlamore, and I liked Varlamore, but, I loved pirates as a kid. I really, really loved pirates as a kid. I thought they were the coolest thing. And I still love me like a Hollywood pirate a whole lot. It's just, they're fun. Hi, pirate. Just like the romanticized pirate is just a fun concept, as long as you don't actually look too deep into what was actually happening. Some parts of it are fun. Human trafficking elements, not so much, I'm gonna say, but yeah, but the whole idea of you get a bunch of sailors and you just kind of aren't making enough money, so they turn to like basically legalize robbing of one another by getting charters from their respective countries. Like that part is all neat. This is the good kind of pirate. Okay, then. Who was I supposed to talk to? Ribs. On the map. The resting place of the Crimson Kraken. She was a deadly vessel by Barnacle Barnaby. The scourge of the unquiet ocean. Yeah, I wanna hear about Barnacle Barnaby. Of the orchestrator of the Driftwood Massacre and unleasher of the Plague of Black Mists. And then he got cursed. All right. Okay, awesome. There's now a freed ancient curse. This is great. I should talk to Steve? Okay. Oh yeah, this guy's name is Steve. Oh, they have drinks here. Kraken Colada. Coconut milk, pineapple, and Kraken ink. Oh god, that the furnace is roaring in the god, the noises from the oil being filled, and then like they had to bleed out all the air and everything, and then get it started. Poor Grib is probably terrified somewhere. I should go check on her. Hold on. I'm gonna go find the Grubbins and let her know that the scary person is gone and she's now safe. But actually, how much is Squid Ink? Squid Ink price. Not much. Huh. Well, sorry about that. I can't find Grubbo. I mean, I'm sure she's just hiding somewhere. So I'm not gonna worry too much right now. Because she is a extremely slinky black cat. So if she doesn't want to be found, it's very, very hard to find her. It's less that she's scared of the boiler, but more, that, hold on, words are failing me. She's incredibly anxious, so when we have new people come over, she is terrified, especially if they aren't like the, like very kind of quiet, chill type. So she has run somewhere. So she's probably under some piece of furniture or wedged somewhere. And the problem is she's pitch black, so it's like, it's hard to find her. But she knows where I am. And I know she didn't get out, because I saw at the times the door was open. So I'm just not going to be too stressed, because she's going to turn up. I also don't know where Momo is, so I think they've all just hidden themselves. Isla was the only one wandering. She squeaked at me a bunch when she saw me, which is... like... I don't know why she doesn't come down. I'm down here. I'm happy to give her all the love and play she wants. She just has to come downstairs and not be in Smell Dog's room all the time. But as I get the basement more and more cleared out, hopefully, eventually I'm gonna just start, like, picking her up and bringing her down here. And throwing her on my bed. Oh, hold on. Grubby? Yeah? Hold on, I need to go rescue her. Yes? Yes? Yeah? Yeah, hi. It was scary, but... Come on, baby. Come on. Hi. Here come. Come on. Yeah, 2 cats and a large writhing beetle up. See, good. Yeah, so she had hidden herself behind the gunplay boxes in the storage room. And when like strangers come and she gets really scared, she'll just be on those shelves and yowl until I come over, and then she'll either jump on me or jump down herself. But she wants someone to like come by and like, so that she knows it's safe. And by someone, she means, I mean me. But things are good. She's in her She has left the storage room, so everything should be good now. And now an hour into stream, I can finally start. We have heat now. And the grub has been rescued. So I can actually focus on sailing. Grubby? Hun? You wanna come up? So the Port Authority pull this vessel over. Oh, actually, how is this? It's a bunch of ships strapped together. That's fun. I could build this in Minecraft. Hold on. Yeah, I think she's like also, because she hasn't heard the heater in a year. She's a little bit extremely anxious about the loud, scary noises that are now permeating through the entire house. So. Do you want some rum? No. Not even interested in sniffing it, and I think there's too much lime. She does not like the... cats and citrus. Anyway. Talk. About Will and Anne. Okay, she is in her cat tree. Oh god, I can hear the pipes clanking. I can hear the pipes clanking. There's all sorts of weird, scary air noises going on now from the oil tank. Hold on, let me go check the oil tank. Okay, no, it stopped. No, it started again. Okay, hi, I'm back. I'm just gonna try and not stress about the 100-something-year-old heating system that was last inspected 30 years ago. I feel like that way lies madness. I'm not a plumber. There's just sounds of air and clanking and just... I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I should not stress about it because I would not know how to fix it if something... I should be a plumber at this point. What is the one rule? Never disrespect your fellow patron. Alright. Old grog. Speak to Junior Jim. Okay. But yeah, no, if I... Holy hell, that boiler can roar. If someone could leave a timestamp comment of the of when I get back from the heating, that might be good. Oh, there's a little cooking pot. I also need to just tempt you guys into leaving comments anyway. Okay. Guys, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. It's the bank crab. I think I found what I'm going to 3D print from this game. I think I found the first thing I'm 3D printing from this game. He is my everything. How do I hide my thing? No. This one? No. This one. Alright. Well, I'm gonna grab my cash stack, which has gotten really low. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of weird shit. I've been going after a bunch of weird grinds. I did get one of these guys. Oops. We can have a mud skipper on our head. Anyway. You can go safely back in the crab. Cave entrance? What is this? Huh. Alright, well, first we need to... find gem. Crew register, Fiora... Junior gem. Steve said you might be able to sort me out with a boat. I have this cup. We also have like 170k. Okay, we get our own little raft. I'm excited to have a raft. So we need to go get some cargo. Ooh. Okay, now that I've actually like... Now this diluted a little bit with the ice, that's really good actually. Just sugar, lime, water, and rum, but it's yummy. Alright. Saw and a hammer. Oh, these crates. I still don't love the ethyl acetate, like, in the rum. But there's, like, enough going on that I like. I should have used way more lime, though, I think. I said that last night and I didn't. Alright, build a cargo hole. Ooh. Yeah, so everyone's been training construction and all of that. I have 32 construction. This is gonna take a little while, I think. I'm gonna have to just pay them for things for a while. I'm not gonna get scurvy. I eat enough fresh food. Scurvy's funny. It's one of those things that, like, people have discovered. I think like 92 is half the way to 95, if I remember correctly. But anyway, scurvy's one of those things that we've, like, since, like, ancient Greece, known, like, how to, like, had recorded cures for it. But people kept on forgetting. Or not listening to the people who were like, this is how you cure it. Like, I talked to a bunch of, like, local, like, some of the local sailing population. You eat fresh food. Like, fresh food and, like, citrus. And they're like, no, it's my asthmas. And it's like, okay. Logbook. All right. Okay, collecting, not delivery. Got it. Where is my... Oh, here. It's named the Sturdy Rain. That's cute. Oh yeah, a lot of the cures are like the whole, like, people were like, oh yeah, it's fresh food. That specifically. But then, like, there was also a thing, I think, with the, like, I want to say the British Navy was, like, informed of what caused it, and they were like, no. Kind of similar to, Berry. In that way. There's parts room. Haven't even done fishing. Wait. Hold on. Fuck. I should do that at some point. I should probably do that. Oh. Here we go. So... Portmaster probably has it? Some cargo. Okay, at the ledger table. Yeah, no, this is awesome. Like, you get the free sail. You know, there's no boat collision. Can I see what's in? Oh, yeah. You can also... I don't know if they have it implemented yet, but you can sail with other players as your crew, which I'm kind of interested in. Yeah, no. So I mean, we've already had the fast travel, but like this is... So there's like a salvaging thing, Ooh, there's something shiny there. I want to see the shiny thing. There's like a... No, can we... I guess we can't do anything with that. But there's like some deep sea fishing you can do. There's and then there's a bunch of other things that they're going to be adding. I know there's some sort of like, not racing, but like sailing obstacle course. You know, and then there's salvaging, there is water combat now. You can install cannons on your ship. For that, you can have like your own little crew to man stuff. It's just... I'm excited about it. Can I turn on Skybox? Or does Skybox just not work for sailing yet? Yeah, it just doesn't work for sailing. Where are we going? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gonna ignore that name for now. But yeah, and you can upgrade your ship, you can customize your ship, you can like paint it, you can get custom sails. There's just a it's just I mean, there's a reason it took them 2 years, maybe 3 years to develop it. It is probably better developed than some of the long-standing skills in the game, from what I've heard. Oops. Oh, so we actually have to pick up the cargo. And then... And we got our first level. I have some repair kits. A spyglass. There is so much whistling going on. I mean, I imagine the pipes probably just need to run a little bit. Okay, find him in the cave. And see if Old Grog is here. No, it's like it is a auditory hell down here. But it is significantly warmer, so I'm okay with that, honestly. All things considered, I'm pretty okay with that. Okay, let's see now. Chardon Charles McAtlas. Oh my god, he has the double eye patch. No, I'm not turning off the noise suppression. How do I go about charting the sea? No, I'm not letting them talk to you. Mostly because it's like several different filters I have to turn off to get that. And I don't want to touch the audio pipeline if I don't have to. Mio got this set up and it's nice. I like it. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, sea depths. Drink crates. Okay, small points of interest. Just interact with them, okay. Okay, the sparkly white circles. That's what that was. Drink crates are... Okay, there's a quest for that. Prying times. Arhine in Catherby was doing currents. Checking sea depths. $38 sailing to go diving. Tracking weather patterns. 57, okay. Hi, Grubby. What do I get from it? Oh, and it'll give us alcohol. Awesome. Kraken Ink Stout. Ugh. Okay, the chance of encountering interesting things out at sea. Okay, this one's for combat. This one's for fishing. Okay, and that increases our experience gained. And a seeing eye parrot. I like this game. Okay, cool. I did not mean to attack that. I am sorry, rat. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Find the different wrecks. Find a crash glider. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, this is just the nearest one. Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Talk to old Grog. Okay. Hello, lamp. Sawmill coupons. Alright, I want to learn where is prying times? 12 sailing. Okay, so we just need to go out and, okay then. I mean, I guess we just need to go sail a little until we can get that, so... And current affairs is 22 sailing. Oh. Neat. Okay, I'm excited. I like the exploration element of this. It is going to be fun just going around doing random shit, I think. All right, let's check the notice board. Hello. Let's see. Port Sarim jewelry delivery? Legitimately acquired jewelry. And fish. Okay. 2 tasks at once is only level 70. Wait, no, I need to go grab the... I forgot to grab the cargo. It is here. No, I don't really stream Twitch anymore. I always intended to stream on YouTube, but everyone was telling me to stream on Twitch. And then I just decided to make the switch. It's easier for me in a bunch of ways. And I like that the VODs are automatic. That's pretty huge, honestly. So. Maybe I'll go back to Twitch, although I think right now is probably not the time to go back to Twitch. There's maybe no shortage of issues from what I'm hearing that people are having, to the point that a lot of streamers I know are actually pivoting back to YouTube. Or entirely over to YouTube. Nope, I've still been... I mean, to be fair, the past 6 months have not been great. Been dealing with some family stuff and been unmedicated, which has made things hard, but I've never, I think, taken a full break. So, no, I'm still here. And, yeah. So I know a lot of people prefer YouTube streams, prefer Twitch streams over YouTube streams, which is weird because I have always preferred YouTube. No, a lot of the issues that people have with Twitch more have to do with like the management and the way they, just a lot of the way the site structures itself. And then I just know a bunch of the... Yeah, so there's not as many chatting features on YouTube, which is kind of... Yeah. Also, yeah, the servers kept breaking. The mobile app is unusable if you use the official app. So that's why I don't use Twitch, like as a viewer. Specifically because I I mostly watch streams on mobile. Unset stales. And now I'm getting another call. Okay, finally, probably no more interruptions. That was the bet. Oh no, so I don't have as many, but well, no, actually, I always had weird bugs with connectivity issues with Twitch. I had a lot of problems actually with just using the platform. Just from a OBS side. Which I know is not, always... You know, I know that's not true for everyone, but it was definitely very true for me. So... like, I would frequently have a stream going down without me being notified and having to find out from chat. And, like if stream goes down on YouTube, I can tell right away. So, and like it sometimes happens because there are some hiccups with our internet, but with Twitch it was a nightmare. Yeah, I will admit I do use the I use YouTube enough that I did actually get the subscription. The YouTube Premium, which lets you turn off your phone and like turn off your screen or do picture-in-picture and a bunch of other stuff. But basically I was watching it on my TV where I couldn't use an ad blocker through the smart TV apps, and I was just like, oh, I kind of have to. It's just like at a certain point I'm like, fine, fuck it, it's worth it. I'm so sick of ads. It's not like I have any of the other thing. Like I don't use bull sharks. Oh, and there's the glider. That's neat. Oh, that's the Karamja shipyard. We want to go further north. Yeah, just for me, I've always used, you can't see other people using... Maybe you can? Did I miss someone using the glider? Tangled kelp resistant, ice resistant, fetid water resistant. Oh my god, the ships have magic defense. Oh no. Oh no, there's a crash glider. I think as part of like the Monkey Madness quests. There's also a teleport to boat and a teleport boat to me, which is fun. Thank you, Neko. Holly Mama did a really good job. Alright, well, we're level 6. I like to customize a boat. Oh, modify boat schematics. Oh, I don't have the sailing level for anything. All right. How did we... There was a... Oh, this is where. So you can only have one item. So we probably want the salvaging thing, I imagine? Cannons, cargo. We need a bigger ship. Let's see when we can get the bigger ship. Skiff is level 15. Okay, that's fine. No, so I was playing back in 2003, which would have been like early middle school, I think. Maybe? It might have been 2002, honestly. Hold on. RuneScape 2 release. No, maybe it was 2000. Was it 2004? That seems late. No, it was probably 2004. I thought it was 2003. Huh. Yeah, no, I would have been playing in 2004 because it was shortly after the release of RuneScape 2. So I played pretty religiously between 2004 and 2006, 2007. So. I mean, I might as well grab some more cargo. Notice board. Hetty the Witch. Orvik. Sure. Might as well head over there. And there's the take the cargo. So early levels are going to be pretty repetitive probably, but I imagine once we get a few levels. So I never actually played Warcraft. My MMO experiences were like Puzzle Pirates, a bunch of Nexon games, things like Dragon Nest. So not really any, never Warcraft. Basically nothing subscription, except I, for a little bit, did have a member subscription in RuneScape, but that was it. And then like I played some Muds and Mucks and like other text-based games. I would have been playing FF11 had I, if I was able to get a subscription, for sure. But I was not. Because that was kind of a hard sell, like, you already have, like, you know, just play the free games on PC. Play the free games on PC or buy a computer game. Like, the idea of a subscription cost was very, very hard to sell to my parents, which was fine. I kind of regret missing out on FF11, but not that much. I do regret missing out on early FF14. I really wish I could have experienced that. I really wish I could have seen what that likes, because conceptually, early FF14 is what I would have wanted in an MMO. Conceptually, I've heard in implementation it wasn't nearly as good. But honestly, I'm just not. I have like 300-400 hours in FF14 and just kind of bounced off of it after that. Yeah, so the early levels are always the worst. Oops. Okay. What level was the prying one? Was that 12? I think that was 12. What was it called? Pry. Oh, I'm looking at the music. Yeah, 12. So why am I making another X account? What do you mean? Oh, no, if in the Twitter account, I just moved back to my normal, to my main Twitter account, instead of having, like, a separate VTubing account. I just realized it didn't make much sense, and most people were just referring to one as the other, and also I'm just bad at maintaining multiple accounts. So I'm just using the Lilybwees account on Twitter because makes sense to me. Yeah, rip Lily socket. Your boat is not strong enough for the lightning. Oh. Okay. That was... It's not She Shanty 2, it is a remix, actually. Okay, fine. Hi, Grubby, what are you doing? Oh, you have a toy. Okay. I'm gonna switch my trackball, actually. Let's see. There we go. That's more comfy. Alright, so now we know we need a tougher ship to do that stuff. That's good to know. Oh my god, we can see the tutorial island. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I guess it's going to be... Sorry. I think the top ship is... I'm not sure. I want the second ship though. I want the skiff. I really want the skiff, and I'm excited to get actual crew members and stuff too. So, like, I could just keep running this stuff, or I could go look and try and do all these charting tasks. And honestly, that might be more rewarding, all things considered. That was a big toss, child. I just saw the toy get yeeted like 4 feet into the air. She's happy because I cleared a bunch of space down here. So she has like room to actually play and stuff. Instead of having to play in the living room. I will never properly park the ship. I will always drift and grab the stuff. Okay. Yeah, we can actually travel to existing locations and stuff too. I mean, right now we are on the slowest, weakest boat that gets instantly destroyed by a I mean, we're on a raft. We are on a raft and it does raft things. But you know, let's look at some of these. Sure, let's head over to southeast of... Okay, well, let's see if we can go head over to Port Khazard, which would be through there? But yeah, I mean, it's always going to be quicker using, like, paying the charters or whatever to actually get from location to location, like using teleports or paying the charter. Sailing does not make sense as a means of transportation, which I do not mind as design, actually, because a lot of the pre-existing game involves unlocking different things. So I think it is... Oh my god, the Mogres. Yeah, it's the roleplay skill. Can I talk to him from the boat? No. It is extremely cool to me, though, that we can, like, actively see players on land and stuff. Like... Ah, this is so cool. Mysterious glow. Oh, another glow. And another glow. Huh. Yeah, so there are a lot of places... it's 1:49, I'm sorry. Yeah, so there are a lot of places that we do have to... land players can see player boats. And then there's a bunch of places that are only accessible through sailing, which is nice. This is not where I meant to go. Fuck. Lubufu. I was hoping we could get over there from here. So I guess maybe we need to go north around? Like, I know that, yeah, many new and exciting opportunities get lost. I'm excited. I mean, my goal is kind of I want to hit 99. I have never 99 to skill. I've never maxed a skill, so I want sailing to be my first. So I'm kind of excited to, like, just kind of go all in on it. I do need to get some skills up. Like, obviously construction is super, super important for sailing, so I should go train that. And the, what's it called? A Slayer is important for accessing some of the quest lines for it, so I need to get that up, but... Well, we might as well... Nope, never got in combat 99 or anything. A lot of my more recent thing has been like gimmick accounts and just kind of like all of that, so... I need a sailing level of 10 to... They won't even... I'm too shit at fine. ...2000s games. Like just a lot of things on Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, GameCube stuff. For web stuff, there was like Guy Online and all of that. Dragon Nest, which I answered before. There was a fan-made Pokemon Mystery dungeon game, which I liked quite a bit. Meaty or Logist? Hello? Glamorous Weather Girl. She tried to eat. My first food gave me. No, she tried to eat the weather person. So trolls are named after the first thing they try and eat, which is why we have a troll called Dad. And another troll called Drunken Dwarf's Leg. And another dwarf called My Arm. Okay, so there's Port Khazard over there. Is that Entrana? What is that? Well, I can't even dock at any of these places. This is bullshit. Well, fine. And we can't pry open the crates? We're obviously not supposed to be here, I think, later. Okay, so that's where we dive. Selena Cabot Monkfish. Okay, 38 to dive. No, fine. We're only level 8. I should have just been running cargo back and forth. But I didn't want to just run cargo back and forth. Are you okay, Turtle? Okay. Neat. Yeah, I should have just been... Yep, I have a coffin. Just... I was doing a bunch of shade stuff, so I figured might as well. Is this fine? Are we close enough? No. Now we can use it. Nope, not for a quest. We just got it. None of what we're wearing right now is like actual horny. I mean, the fishing stuff gives us bonus fishing XP, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go run cargo. We're gonna jump off our boat and then just retrieve the boat for a bit of money. That is probably the quickest way to get back here. It's kind of on-off, kind of... It varies, I think. The actual mechanics of it are way more complicated than I have any idea. From what I've gathered. Pandemonium plate body. Alright, we're just gonna run some cargo for a couple levels. until we hit 12. That seems the best way to, because 12, and then we can do prying, and then I think we go for 15 just so that I can actually start doing salvaging and all of that kind of stuff. And get one of these bigger boats. I'm extremely jealous of the bigger boats. There was a huge boat in the distance. I guess that's probably the tier 3? Yeah. I was wondering why I was so tired. It's because I barely got any sleep. Is that Pandemonium? Yeah, Pandemonium is south, not Karamja Shipyard. I want something marginally better than this, at least. I don't want to raft anymore. And this is where they were building the warships for the gnomes. Okay, there's Pandemonium. I might as well look and see if there's some more. Okay, if we get like everyone from Mudskipper Sound. West of the Caridian Bandit Camp. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so I guess as we do those, then we can get like bulk experience for finding a bunch of stuff. Okay. So the dwarves have a lot of industrialization. I think they actually have steamboats. Yeah, I think the dwarven boats are steamboats, technically. Good night, Neko. Oops, I forgot to grab the cargo. Alright, let's see if there's like some good... Find the wreck near the Caridian Bandit Camp. Alright, might as well complete all the charting tasks rather than just keep doing deliveries, because the deliveries are kind of boring. I know some people just like the whole running back and forth thing, but I do not. Hi, Grubby. Here we go. Oh, this is where you get lead. That's why people are all mining a bunch of it. That makes sense. They added a bunch of new ores to the game, including lead, so now you can roleplay your medieval Europe lead poisoning fantasies? I guess? Ah. So let's see. There's a Caridian one. Bay of Sarum. Northeast of the Wizard Tower. So, I mean, I guess we'll grab another one for Port Sarum. There we go. And then once we actually hit 15, we will start actually properly upgrading our boat. So let's see, there's something... Can you change the... I mean, I kind of like the Sturdy Rain. There we go, that's the one I wanted to chart. And now we have access to rapids. I don't know, is this a rapid? I guess you can use those to go fast. But in exchange, you can potentially take damage if you have too weak a boat. Okay, that makes sense. So they want stuff near Draenor and the Wizard's Tower. We could also go to the Lumbridge Basin. That seems like a... Actually, are there things in here for the Lumbridge Basin? There are, okay. Yeah, we might as well complete everything in here. Let's see. Okay, we've already charted that one. I do appreciate that you can't take damage, at least. That's what I don't love about all the... Like, Dredge was kind of annoying with that. You take a lot of damage every time you bump into something. Despite how much I dislike Dredge, I usually glaze the mechanics, but the damage from just bumping into stuff was genuinely kind of unfun. Okay, we need to... Small island south of Tutorial Island. There's a corpse. I can find that. And then a rock formation south of the swamp. Oh no, we're back in Port Sarum. Grubby, it's okay. It's just the heat. You're fine, baby. You'll learn to love the heat. when you figure out that it makes you warm. Okay, there's the wreck. Yeah, but it's just I don't know, it's just annoying with how the, like that, we would just take a bunch of damage right there. I did not love it. All right. So there should be... How low would rent in Darkmire be there? I'm gonna live in Darkmire, I'm gonna get a beautiful vampire wife. Okay, we've already observed this. A rock formation. Huh. Oh, there it is. Let's see. And then we just need to find a corpse south of Tutorial Island, the place that the game literally does not let you die in. It's a corpse. So I actually did, I think, sailed near Crandor, just because it's in this area. There is like a little... just a warning about dragons there. But yeah, you can sail to it as long as you've done the quest, otherwise it doesn't let you. Let's see... Caridian Seas find Bay of Serum. There's a treacherous rock formation near Draenor. Okay, and then we can also deliver the cargo while we're here. That works out. I'm pretty okay with that. And then hopefully that should get us around level 12, and then we can do the Prying Times quest, and then I can actually open drink crates and stuff. Are they getting attacked by a bird? Okay. And Alouette has decided to play RuneScape. Let's see. So apparently there are just little crates that you can pry open, and I think maybe you fight some... and then you just get data from them. I'm not actually sure how it works. I just know that there is a quest about it that we can get at level 12. And this is gonna be a sleepy stream. It's like the opposite of the Pokemon one where I was like super awake, and this one's just... did not get enough sleep. hopefully with all the what's it called? Oh no, I'm just super tired. Drink crates, I do not actually know much about them. I know that there is a quest about them, which I'm trying to figure out. Which is a level 12 crest, which is part of why I'm... Well, no, I'm just doing the trading stuff because the trading stuff genuinely interests me, and I think it would be fun to just complete all of them. And we get fun drinks that just give us a bunch of boosts and stuff, so... Alright, let's deliver the cargo here. Oops. Deposit the cargo, and... Okay, level 10. Bring something, you need somebody gullible to take this completely legal delivery of only logs. That seems legit. So this one is probably Musa Point? Yeah, I imagine that's where they want to bring us. Unless they want us... Probably not Brimhaven, it's probably Musa Point. Alright, what are the ones for Musa Point? Or is that in the, Mud Skipper? Strange stone tablets southeast of it. Oh, poor tasks. Okay, that is Musa Point. But yeah, sorry for that. I guess weirdly just kind of chill and sleepy stream, but that is a lot of early game RuneScape. We don't unlock the fun, exciting things until a little bit further in. Are they firing cannonballs at this poor bird? Like, okay, sure, but... Oh, there's the stone tablet. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and we're finally 12. We can go do prime times. So might as well just deliver this and then grab another crate for Pandemonium and then head over there. What I'm kind of gathering is there's no reason not to just always have a delivery somewhere. Because there's no consequences if you don't deliver it. So... no. None of these go back to, It's kind of annoying. We could grab one from Pandemonium. And just run it back, I guess. Is RuneScape still 12 a month? I don't actually know. They keep changing it, and then like if you have a prescription for a while, you're grandfathered into the cost, except sometimes you aren't. And then also if you buy it yearly, it's a different cost than just... So I have no idea, to be quite honest. It keeps changing, and... The boat's helm was not strong enough to safely traverse the gentle rapids. That's... Oh, our ship is garbage. We need to replace it. Okay, it's currently 14. That makes sense. Grub, what are you up to, baby? Yeah. She's being all cute on top of the computer. Which is not really where I want her being all cute, but she is being cute, so I'm not upset. Okay, so we talked to Steve. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Any work? Okay. I guess we have to... Some well-hidden loot. Bring it to the Pandemonium, and then... Sure, we'll just grab... We could go there and then stop over there, I think? I think that's okay routing? Yeah, I grabbed your paw. Yeah. Mommy grabbed your paw. Oop. Yeah, I really need work. Well, I only grabbed her paw briefly. She's free. I grabbed her paw, then she grabbed my hand. And then she went back to grooming herself. And now she's licking the top of the PC case. What are you doing, Grubby? Why are you licking that? Am I stuck? Oh my god, I think I'm stuck. Fuck. It's not letting me go anywhere. Oh, that sucks. No, we can't. It's not letting us reverse either. Alright, let's relog and see if that fixes it. Oh, if you unset the slows, you can slow down. Oh, I didn't know that. Awesome. Oh, so there is different speeds. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay. Now then, I want to... alright. Oh, yep, one to port Surim. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. And then... 2 planks, 10 bronze nails, and swamp paste. We do not have that with us. Well, we just need to not sink it on our way back to Port Surim. And then hopefully after this quest, we will be the level to buy a boat that does not suck. That is the hope. We'll give it like a nice hull, we'll just make it a real nice boat. Okay, so that's how you control speed a little bit. Got it. Yeah, I did not do the beta or anything, so I don't really know what I'm doing compared to probably a lot of players. I haven't been watching any of the videos. I saw some of the official announcements, and that was it. I've been purposely ignoring everything besides that. Alright, talk to... Oh, there's the pirate loot. And then we might as well see if there's another Pandemonium delivery task. While we are doing that... Here we go. Where is the... There's the navigate the helm. And now we just need to not die. Which should hopefully be easy enough. Why are they attacking the dolphin with the blowpipe? What? Wait, no, that's gonna kill us. Is that the right place? No, is that the... No, where did we end up? Oh, okay. That's the right place. Alright, let's grab the battle axe crate. Yeah, so if you're not an Iron Man, I think they do have, you can have multiple people manning the ship, and on the bigger ships that starts making sense. I am an Iron Man though, so I don't get to do the fun multiplayer things. Which is fine. But you can also get NPCs as like your little crew. You got in at the second? Oh no. So yes, you can, if you're not an Iron Man, but I am an Iron Man, so I cannot do that. However, I can get NPCs in my crew. Only a special key. All right. Oh my god, we need a red berry. Okay. We need a red berry pie and... Do we have a red berry pie already? No. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna look at our spells. Lumberage bolt. I thought that there was a summon boat. Okay. We need law runes, water runes, and earth runes. Where are the earth runes? Do I have any earth runes? Oh, we have an earth staff. That's just as good. And then we need a pie Cook's Guild? Yeah, let's do Cook's Guild. And then for Varrock, what do we need? I don't know, fire or air? One of the two? Both of them. Okay. Yes, hi Grubbins. Okay. Why did you bite me? What was that about? She was being all cute and then she just chomped and then started grooming me. This is why, yeah, no one is gonna take you in if something happens to Mother. You'll be left to fend for yourselves on the streets of Baltimore. Because you're horrible. Your sister? People will absolutely take your sister is a total sweetheart, but you are a little shit. Red berry pie. Just buy a bunch of those. What's the best way to get down there? Falador South, maybe? We'll just do Falador South. Yeah, she's gonna have to live off of rats in Old Bay. And Old Bay covered rats. Old Bay will probably kill you, baby. I think it has garlic and onion in it. Last I checked, those are very poisonous to cats. So you should probably avoid the Old Bay. There's an oyster shop or two you could go be pathetic at. That might help. I want oysters. Unfortunately, that's definitely something that's a little out of my budget, maybe. Extremely out of my budget. Because I don't have a budget. At all. I just need something that can open a crate. A hammer and a steel bar. So we have a hammer, we have that, we just need the steel bar. Oof, my hand is hurting. Gonna switch mice again. I should have grabbed my brace. Unfortunately, now I have a Gribbus on me, and if I move, my hands will be hurting for other reasons, and also bleeding. Because she is pretty firmly, situated in my lap and kind of like clamped on. So she absolutely will start screaming and biting, I think, if I move her. At least right now she's just resting peacefully. They said steel bar, right? Yeah. Thankfully, I have a bunch of steel and mithril and stuff. Just because I figured I'd probably need a bunch of it for whatever for selling. That's like the only prep work I actually did. And honestly, the boats... Okay, they don't have the recipes there. Do they have the recipes here? They do not. Oak cargo hold, oak mast, iron helm. Okay. We can make all that. Oh, you can hover over the icons to check materials. I did not know that. That is useful. Dr. Thurgo. Can you make me a crowbar? Alright. Now we can pry open drink crates, I think, is the idea. Maybe I should grab some combat runes. Nah. I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, there's some stuff on Pandemonium. We should absolutely be fine. Let's see, is there a notice board? Here, more battle axes. And then... your boat needs to have a teleport focus. So we can't actually... oh, okay, that kind of sucks. That's okay. That's okay, I guess. No, so this one's regular Sea Shanty 2 moon. The Pandemonium has Sea Shanty 2 too. It's okay, we love you anyway. Yeah, I mean, we need to go to the bar anyway, so... Yes. I know, pathetic Grubbins. Pathetic little baby. Yeah, there are all sorts of scary noises, and a scary person showed up and you didn't know them and they were loud. Alright, well, for tomorrow's stream, I'm going to be well rested. And also probably maybe grind out a little bit. Potentially, maybe not even. Rum-Ralph. I will check that out once I have a slightly stronger ship. Oops. Grab that. Probably good that I did an earlier stream today, though, because I think by the time it hit, yeah, if I started at 1, I would be completely exhausted the entire time. On the other hand, we wouldn't have been interrupted by the oil person, but I didn't know the oil person was coming. We were supposed to be given a 2-hour window, and we kind of weren't, so... Okay, the crate of grog. That's what I'm drinking. Okay, and then definitely I'm going to bring some runes because I think that's why we keep seeing people fighting that one troll. Hello, Bank Crab, my beloved. I'm gonna 3D print one of these. That is a pitiful amount of runes. That's what we want to grab. Like, extremely, extremely pitiful, but... It should hopefully do, because it looked like only a level 15. But I am running really low in resources, and I need to probably start... I need to start rune crafting more. I don't want to start rune crafting more. No, it's... I don't even want to grind it on stream. It would be a grinding in bed while watching other streams type of thing. Alright, so the crate is, yeah, right over there. I could do anything to you. Do you want to drink this? Yes. That's what it does. Well, this would have been interesting with Vorlock, because I would have had to max sailing. Like, no, or I would have had to get every single one of these. And also because there's the alcohol unlock from charting. I would have needed to, like, 100% sailing to do that. That would be interesting, but that would also be a nightmare. The whole Vorlock idea was just conceptually, like, a nightmare for how to actually organize, because the problem is there's food in every part of the game, so it would basically just be a completionist run of a lot of stuff. So it's like, how do you group them together to make it interesting? But grouping things together to make it interesting isn't necessarily grouping things together to make it fun. It's kind of the problem. And I just want to be able to grind in bed. All right, talk to him about that crate. That happens sometimes. You're the captain after all, my first mate. Okay. I do like this bartender. What do you mean it's a crate full of crowbars? Okay, well... Anyway... I do like the idea, though, the part of it where we go out and we sample random alcohols and see what they do to us. That's neat. Are they not written down, though? I thought that they were going to be, marked. I'll go talk to the charting guy. Because he mentioned the drinks, but... Hello, drink crates. Good day. Months old, years old in some cases. The pirate glares at you, okay. Alright, well, let's upgrade our boat. We don't really need the sawmill coupons right now. Don't need this. I can't type because Grib is annoying. Aren't you, baby? You're a little shit. Item. I have to type entirely with my right hand. Alright, let's grab all the iron and steel nails. We'll grab some of those, and we will grab... oak? Oak, sure. This seems right. And then hopefully we can get some steel later, but... Oh, it's a fishing shop. I see, I see. Where is... There he is. What do you need? I'd like to buy a new boat. Skiff. Unlock. Okay, cool. Okay, now we can customize it. What can we build? Whole parts. Oak. Modify boat. Parts for creating an oak hull, but we don't... Oh, we need 10 of those. And 300 iron nails. And 20 okay, geez. Alright. Oh, well, we don't even have the level for it anyway, so that's fine. Helm. 17. We don't have the level for literally anything. Oh, we can buy a repair. Yeah, we can also buy nails. Okay, that's not as bad. We're only going to be to help you with more standard facilities. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. We want... What can we build here? Inoculation station? Or fetid waters. Salvaging hook. We need bronze. Okay. Bronze bar, bronze nails, planks, and rope. I don't have... Steel and charcoal, okay. And we can upgrade that one at 18. Okay, so we need a bunch of bronze. I don't have bronze. I didn't think we need bronze. Alright, well, we can get our bronze nails. Now we just need... grog for... Well, I want to drink the Brain Death Isle grog, actually. Like... I mean, if you hear about awesome, grog made from, poison spiders and all sorts of yummy things like a mind control sea slugs and all of that, you probably want to taste some. At least I want to taste some. Okay, let's... How do we get a teleport focus is the problem. Okay, there is copper and tin here. And lead. There's also lead. Everything you'd want to eat. Mind control seed slug, Caesar wrap. I hope they do more with the Sea Slug questline now that we actually have access to the sea. It'd be fun. I know they're working on the pirate questline, and they might be working on the Penguin Cold War questline. I know people have really liked what they did with the pirate questline in RuneScape 3. I don't know what they did with the Penguin questline, though. Actually, is there a... We can go get... Okay, we can get bronze ore, no issues. Thank God. No, I need more rope, actually. Where are my nature runes? There they are. Alright. I'm just gonna use magic to make my, my ship parts. What the hell is that death noise? Grib is all upset now. Because of the insane noises that have been going on. Like, did they leave the oil valve open outside? No, they almost definitely didn't. I don't know. But, like, there's definitely air whistling in the adjacent room, which is really, really... Like, it makes me think there's a leak. And so then there's air getting into the system, which is not great. But I think if there was air getting into the system, there would have been more that got bled out. So I'm really, really not sure. Rob, can I go investigate the leak? Is that okay? Oh, she's about to get really angry with me. Is it okay, Grub? I'm about to get up. Yep, there you go. Yeah, there's definitely some leaks in the pipes. I mean, and you look at those fittings, and those look like they were here when the house was built over 100 years ago. They are like... So it's not like, it is the kind of leak, though, where it's, just enough that, you can hear some whistling noises, but not enough that there's actually air pressure. Like, there's not, like, steam coming out, if that makes sense. Which is probably... I'll talk to Small Dog. I think it'll be okay. I don't know. I mean, you can tell that those pipes are corroded to hell. There's also the chance that it's just because they've been cold for so long, and maybe as they heat up, they'll expand and the seal might be better. Because the pipes themselves are hot to the touch. Because I think they are transporting the steam, so I imagine... So it could literally just be the metal, expanding and contracting, which is not a bad... I mean, it is, but it doesn't... I don't know. I can get video of it maybe later and show it to some of my, like, plumber friends. Check materials. 6 bronze bar, bronze nails, and planks. Got it. But yeah, it's kind of concerning. Small Dog's the landlord. I'll show it to her. Alright, let's make this tool, and then I am so tired, and I'm also just weirdly concerned about the pipes that have not been inspected in 30 years. It's funny, there is a tag, handing, like, you know, like, last, like, you know, like, inspection date, like, 97, and it's like, I see. This does not seem great. So, I mean, I imagine after, what, like almost 30 years of expanding and contracting, because they're carrying hot steam, and some of them are definitely rusting, I imagine there's some chance that some of them are getting a little bit leaky. I know some of them are getting leaky, actually. There's one of them I think is leaking a little bit of water. Up near, up below Small Dog's room. So, we'll figure that out later. I'll just let her know. Grah. Oh, no, that's Sturdy Rain. I don't want to customize Sturdy Rain. I want to customize the Fervent Diviner. That's a hell of a name. So we want to build the hook. Is that here? Trawling the fathom stone. Here, maybe? Bronze cannon. I want the teleport focus. And the anchor. Where the hell does the trawling? Trawling. Okay, here's the salvaging hook. And then we can actually upgrade the rest of the ship in a couple levels. Modify the oak hole at level 20. 22. 17. Alright, so we need 17 before we can do anything, I think. No, then we can get trim. That's fun. Well, I could barely see them, okay? I'm very tired. My eyes are not working great right now. Okay, board game plank. Alright, let's do a little salvaging and then maybe I'll call it for today. Now we have an actual boat, which is nice. And it has some actual health to it, which is also nice. Oh, is this just kind of the AFK mess of it, then? That would make sense. Maybe I'll just do some of this while, Small salvage. How do you use those? Small salvage. Oh, sorted at a salvaging system. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so they just pop up sometimes, and then we can go buy them and then press the salvage button. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, by the time I stream tomorrow, I will hopefully have a much upgraded ship. And a couple sailing levels. Because this is kind of... I want to go explore and I want to go do things and all of that, and I feel very handicapped by our ship that cannot deal with literally anything. I mean, really, I just want... what? If I can get to 24, I'll be really happy, because then I can build the full oak boat. And the upgraded cargo hold, the range... I think that'll be good. Alright, but let's turn these in first. I just want to see what they have. But yeah, hopefully all of that will let us, like, actually go around and do things. Because there is a more intensive way to train sailing that involves running an obstacle course that I'm very, very interested in. So... let's see, salvaging station is... that's the cargo station. That's the ship's right station. There's the salvaging system. Station. I can't talk. Oh, and these are all materials that you would use for upgrades around this level. Okay, that's nice, actually. It's a way to train the skill without needing to rely on everything else. That's nice. I like that design. Okay, well, shorter stream today, but I need a rest. I was hoping it would be a longer stream, but it is what it is. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna go lay down. It's nice and warm. So, I'll talk to you all later. Otsubui, everyone. Bye-bye.